Dave Thomas, head coach of cross-country track and field, and started 2005.
When did you become interested in cross-country and track, and why?
I was a freshman in high school. I had a history teacher who was an All-American from Villanova. It was my history teacher, and he kind of got me excited. I started as a baseball player and actually started as a sprinter, and then realized it wasn't that quick, and he kind of talked me into, joining cross-country.
How would you describe yourself as a runner?
I guess a pretty good regional in my day. I mean, my career was like about 40 years running, competing. So I guess I was a decent regional runner, which means, I won like local races, I won things like that. But, at a national level, I wasn't quite that good.
What college did you attend, and what was your major?
I went to Temple University, 1975 to 79. Major was exercise science, exercise physiology. I was actually the third guy, I think, to graduate from Temple with that degree. So that's how far back I go.
What would you say has been your best experience as a runner? Place you ran or event?
Well, it's a tough question. I had a long career, so I had a lot of places I went to. So I guess the most intriguing one was I ran a race in South Africa. When I was 40 years old, 56-mile race called the Comrades Marathon, and I ended up being the first American, averaging about 7.5 minutes per mile for 56 miles. So, and you're in a foreign country, which I was a part of a lot of foreign countries, but that was probably the most intriguing race.
When did you realize that you wanted to be a coach?
It really fell into me. It fell in my lap. It's funny because I was an athlete, competitive in my 40s, and then I started coaching a guy by the name of Pat Croce in Philadelphia. I was working for him, and the Leukemia Society started this coaching thing. We were coaching novice runners, and they gave me that job, and I did that for 14 years, and it worked out that I became the assistant coach here at Philadelphia University, Jefferson at the time. As an assistant coach, the head coach here was actually one of my students, one of my runners for the Leukemia Society. So, I started as kind of an amateur coach, and then this fell in here, and I, loved it ever since. I've been here ever since. So,
what was the biggest learning curve you encountered when you became a head coach?
Biggest learning curve, I guess, just dealing with, I coach men and women, so just kind of dealing with the whole aspect of different personalities, different ages, different sexes, just the whole makeup of that was probably learning. I'm kind of an old school coach. My coach at Temple was kind of a Newt Rockney, Vince Lombardi kind of guy. So, for some, I was like that a lot, and then, realizing that doesn't work with all people. So, kind of just learning different people's, what works, for different people.
What is the best advice you received and who gave it to you?
It probably just goes back to my high school coach, Tom Donnelly was his name. He actually coaches Haverford College now for the last 50 years. But he just had a good point, just, do your best every day, treat every day like a brand new day, and do your best every day, don't look too far ahead, and, and good things will happen.
If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Well, like I said, I've been all over the place. So one place I haven't been yet is I would always want to visit Russia. I don't know why. Just seemed like a foreign land out there that never been visited there, or Finland, Norway, that kind of area.
What historical event do you wish you could have witnessed and why?
I guess if in person, going way back there, I'd like to live in like the Roman days, the Colosseum days, and like to see what was going on, at that time. I wouldn't say I'd want to be there with the three wise men and, and see the birth of Christ. I think that would be a great historical moment if I was there seeing that.
Favorite professional sports team?
The Flyers, Philadelphia Flyers.
TV show you can watch over and over?
The Untouchables.
Favorite musical artist?
Mick Jagger.
Favorite post-run meal?
Post-run meal? I guess, it's tricky. I like pancakes,
Go-to sports movie?
Best one, Rocky. Rocky 1.
Personal record mile time.
4:29.